Hey everyone, it's Sarah, and today I am back with 12 different fragrances that are more on the delicate side. So I know that it's like a big thing where most of the time everybody wants like beast fragrances. They want fragrances that are gonna last forever, that are gonna project like crazy, and that are just strong and long lasting. But sometimes I feel like sometimes we're just looking for something a little bit lighter, something that we will be able to smell for a long time, but that's not necessarily going to knock people over when we walk in the room. Something that you're just going to get a beautiful whiff of when you move without, but you're not going to be suffocating yourself all day. So I have got 12 different fragrances here that I think are just really beautiful, delicate perfumes that are great for those days that you're just not wanting anything too strong, or maybe you're feeling nauseous, maybe you have a headache. For whatever reason, you're just not feeling like a strong fragrance. So I've got 12 different fragrances here. I'm just going to jump right in. So the first one that I'm going to talk about is Elizabeth Arden White Tea. And this is a beautiful, light, clean, delicate style fragrance. So white tea is sea notes, fern, mandarin orange, clary sage, white tea, white iris, mate, ambrette, exotic woods, tonka bean, and amber. And white tea is a fragrance that is so beautiful. It's really just a clean fragrance. I don't get a ton of tea. It's not, this isn't one that I would really categorize as a tea fragrance. To me, this is more just clean. Really, really beautiful. I definitely get about 4 to 6 hours out of this, but it wears very close to the skin. It's very delicate in nature, and it's not going to be offensive to anybody, but you'll be able to smell it all day long. So that is Elizabeth Arden White Tea. And then sticking with Elizabeth Arden, this is a classic. I cannot see a fragrance collection without this perfume because it's just a classic. This is Elizabeth Arden Green Tea. And I remember when this fragrance came out and how like innovative it was at the time, and how fresh it smelled and how new it smelled. And it's just a beautiful fragrance. And it's funny to think that Francis Crick Jeanne created this, but it just shows you what a beautiful classic fragrance it is. So green tea is lemon, bergamot, mint, orange peel, rhubarb, jasmine, oak moss, fennel, musk, carnation, white amber, green tea, jasmine, oak moss, musk, more musk, celery seed, caraway, cloves, and amber. And I love this fragrance. This is one of those that I spray on if I'm on those days that I'm maybe not feeling so great, or, if I'm nauseous, but I still want to smell good, but I can't spray anything on that's going to make me feel sick. This is one of the fragrances that I reach for. It's just, like I say, a beautiful classic, and it does smell like tea. It's a beautiful, light, slightly citrusy, just green tea fragrance. I really, really love this. So that is Elizabeth Arden Green Tea. Okay, next is one that I haven't had this one for, well, I've had it for quite a while, probably over a year. But I haven't given this one a good wear test yet, and I can't wait to. I've pulled it out because as soon as it gets really warm out, I'm gonna bust this one out and wear it. This is by, this is called Yoji Yamamoto Perfumes, and this is Poor Femme. And this is a beautiful, I'm going to spray this one on a tester strip. This really is just like epitomizes a delicate fragrance. It's almost one that you can't even really smell on the paper. I have tested this on my skin though, and I remember it just being beautiful, light, delicate, airy, slightly citrusy. Yoji Yamamoto is bergamot, blackcurrant, pear, iris, jasmine, lily of the valley, cedarwood, heliotrope, sandalwood, and musk. So it's got a lot of really beautiful notes in it. It is very light, very delicate, airy, floral, slightly citric. It's like you can smell the blackcurrant and the pear, but it's not like what you would normally smell in most other perfumes. It's just very delicate and light. Really, really beautiful. I'm really excited to give this a go in some nice hot weather because I think it's just going to be perfect. So that is Yoji Yamamoto Poor Femme. Okay, next we have an oldie but a goodie. This is YSL Babydoll, and back when this first came out, I don't think that it would have been like categorized as a delicate fragrance. But nowadays, to my nose, this is definitely delicate. This is a beautiful, fruity, what was considered kind of like a fruity juvenile fragrance back when it came out, but to me it's not anymore. It is a little bit fruity smelling. It is a little bit juvenile, but it still smells perfumey to me in a way that our modern, like fruity juvenile perfumes don't smell. This still has like a perfumey fragrance to it, if that makes any sense. So Babydoll is blackcurrant, pineapple, orange, apple, rose, freesia, heliotrope, lily of the valley, cedar, sandalwood, vanilla, and tonka bean. And yeah, you definitely get fruits in the top, but there's still a level of sophistication here that a lot of our modern fruity fragrances just don't have. And this is delicate to me. This is delicate on my skin. And it's just, it even smells delicate in the bottle to me anymore. So, which is strange because I remember when it first came out, it wasn't like that. But I guess just as time has gone on and, you know, the perfume industry has changed, it's definitely a delicate fragrance to me anyways. So that is YSL Babydoll. Okay, the next one is a gorgeous fragrance. This is one of my favorites. I mean, every time I smell this, I remember just how gorgeous it is. This is Jeanne Lanvin by Lanvin, and this is the most beautiful, slightly fruity, floral, delicate fragrance. This is like signature scent worthy. It's just a pretty fragrance. It's not a beast, but it lasts pretty good on the skin. Definitely about 6 hours. You can smell it on clothing for longer. So Jeanne Lanvin is blackberry, lemon, pear, raspberry, peony, rose, freesia, musk, sandalwood, and amber. And I recommend this fragrance to people all the time because I feel like it is the ultimate safe blind buy. I can't imagine anybody not liking this. It's just such a beautiful, like delicate floral fragrance. So anyways, that is Jeanne Lanvin. Okay, next we have an Aqua Allegoria fragrance. And I have a couple Aqua Allegorias that I feel like are delicate fragrances, but this one is like a beautiful, delicate fragrance. This is Herba Fresca from Guerlain, and this is the most beautiful, like delicate herbal fragrance I've ever smelled. It is, to me, there is something so special about this because it is the most beautiful, like herbal fragrance I've ever smelled in my life, really. And it is so beautifully delicate, and it is so beautifully delicate on the skin. And I will mix this one a lot with the Limon Verde, and it smells like, it makes me smell like a mojito, like an alcoholic mojito. There's nothing sweet in these, in either of them. So you really do get this beautiful, like herbal, minty, like mojito type vibe. I love it. But Herba Fresca is lemon, clover, mint, green tea, lily of the valley, and cyclamen. It is beautiful. This is one of my favorite fragrances in my collection, hands down. I just think it is such a stunning, like herbal, delicate fragrance. You can smell the clover in it. It's green. It's just a stunner of a fragrance. I adore it. So that is Aqua Allegoria from Guerlain, Herba, Fresca. Next, we have a favorite of mine as well. This is a beautiful, delicate rose fragrance, and this is Stella EDT, so the Eau de Toilette formulation, and which is quite different. It is quite different from the EDP formulation. Yeah, this is just a much lighter, brighter, watery version of the EDP formulation. So Stella EDT is ice lemon, freesia, mandarin orange, Bulgarian rose, peony, violet leaf, and amber. And it's beautiful. And you really do get that like cool, like that cooling iced lemon note in the top. It's so beautiful. So Stella EDT formulation. The next one, this is a TJ Maxx find, and when I found out that Jean-Claude Elena is who created this perfume, I was like, well, no wonder I love it so much. This is such a beautiful fragrance. This is from Korres, and this is called White Tea, Bergamot, and Freesia. And this is a very delicate fragrance. This is one that you're gonna smell. Others might smell it on you, but really this is one for you to enjoy. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. So bergamot, white tea, and freesia is bergamot, neroli, tangerine, freesia, tea, cyclamen, cotton flower, musk, Virginia cedar, and oak moss. This is gorgeous. It's so clean smelling. It's very, very slightly sweet, but it's just a beautiful, clean, it's like a light freesia scent. I love it. I was so lucky to have found this bottle. I think I found it at Ross for like, I don't know, $8 or $9. Crazy. I love it so much though. So that is white tea, bergamot, and freesia from Korres. The next one, this is like one of the ultimate delicate fragrances that I have in my collection. If I even think of like delicate, this is what comes to mind. This is Dior Forever and Ever. And this is another beautiful, very, very simple, very light, kind of watery, delicate floral. Oh my goodness, I love this fragrance. This one actually lasts pretty well on the skin. I definitely get about 6 hours out of this. And it lasts even longer if you spray it on clothing. Of course, I go hard with everything, so I can make things that aren't even intended to last that long, last a long time because I overspray so much. I love this fragrance. This is very, very simple. It is freesia, jasmine, and tincture of rose. It's gorgeous. Very, very beautiful, very, very delicate floral. I love it. And I found this bottle on Mercari for an absolute steal. I mean, I don't even remember what I paid for it, but I remember I got it for so reasonable. It's beautiful. So that is like the ultimate delicate floral, and that is Dior Forever and Ever. Next we have, this could not be a delicate perfume video without Chanel Chance Eau Tendre, and this is really a beautiful, this is a beautiful, delicate, kind of fruity floral. This is shampoo-y to me. Slightly sweet. This is just a gorgeous fragrance. This one wears really well too. This is the EDT formulation. And this one I can make it work for work if I really overspray it. So Chance Eau Tendre is quince, grapefruit, rose, jasmine, and white musk. So just a very beautiful, slightly citric, kind of shampoo-y, watery, delicate floral. This is probably one of the better performing fragrances on this list. As far as this one, I can, especially because it's the EDP formulation, I can get this one to last really well throughout the day by overspraying, but I still consider this a beautiful, delicate floral fragrance. So anyways, that is Chanel Chance Eau Tendre. Next, we have a Juliette Has a Gun fragrance, and this is a beautiful fragrance too. This is kind of like a delicate summer fragrance to me. So this is Juliette Has a Gun Sunny Side Up, and like most Juliette Has a Gun fragrances, this doesn't project like crazy. I will smell it all day on myself, but it's not something that, you know, people are going to smell before I walk in the room. It's like what I like to consider a delicate summer fragrance. So Sunny Side Up is Vanilla Absolute, Amorous, Jasmine, Sandalwood, Coconut Milk, Orris Root, Jasmine. So jasmine twice. ISO-E Super, and Ambrette. You do get the beautiful coconut. It's like a coconut without smelling like a suntan lotion or like something that you want to eat. It's just a beautiful kind of milky coconut, slight powderiness from the orris. Some of the florals start to come through, but it really is just a beautiful, delicate kind of summertime fragrance that it's one of those that every time you move, you're going to smell yourself, but it's not like overpowering. Just a really nice summer fragrance. So that is Juliette Has a Gun Sunny Side Up. And then last but not least, this is what I would consider to be a delicate gourmand fragrance. This is Commodity Gold, and you can see just how hard I've gone with this fragrance. I have put quite a big dent in this, and that is because you really, really have to overspray this one. Yeah, you really have to overspray this guy because it is a delicate fragrance. And it's, like I say, this is what I consider to be a delicate gourmand. It's so beautiful. It's almost like it's a gourmand that almost behaves like a molecule perfume. Okay, so gold is camphor, bergamot, juniper berries, amber, benzoin, Haitian vetiver, vanilla, tonka bean, sandalwood, and musk. It is beautiful. This is not an easy fragrance to find anymore. I love this one, but I wouldn't recommend anybody run out and buy it just because it's, like I say, it is very delicate for being like a gourmand fragrance. This is one that I wear when I am really not in the mood to wear perfume, to be honest. I'll just spray it on because I know that I'll smell good. The vanilla in this really warms on my skin. And I can smell it, but I can't at the same time. So I like it for those kind of days. Yeah, it's just a beautiful, delicate gourmand, and that is Commodity Gold. So anyways, guys, those are 12 fragrances in my collection that I feel are really beautiful, delicate fragrances for those days that you're just not feeling perfume or you're just not feeling very great. But you still want to smell good, or that you just don't want to overpower anybody. Maybe you're going to be in a room with people all day or something like that. But yeah, those are 12 perfumes that I think are really, really great, delicate fragrances. So I hope you all enjoyed this. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.